third kind of a thing going there, and then just kind of make a path, turn this way to here, and then the paths go like this. And then here will be grass, whatever. If you want to do rock or more rock, you can put it in here, and then more grass. Take it. That's it. And then on this side, you just give a little bit of gentle whatever here. Now, if you want tree, that's where you tape, put a masking tape on it, like this. Cut a strip, and then just a couple strips, put it in, and that's it.
But this tree you didn't mask, you just
No.
made them black.
Yeah, the black one you don't. You don't need to. Yeah,
Mask those.
that's right.
These are still masked.
Then all you have to do is
I see that.
get a brush
Oh, one underneath.
and
Excuse my teacher.
so I'll just do the green again just so that she can see it, right? Ooh. So you get your sap green ready and then you just go for it. Now for the wetting part, this part here you just wet loosely. Don't wet a straight line, okay? And okay, wet a little bit. It's actually very quick if you do a quickie one, you know. So then you want a little bit of the light here. See, just go like that. I mean, some of you, if want more light, then the reason why we don't want to wet dead end here is then you can end up with a straight line, right? Because you want it to cover coming in this way. So you see, if you do it like this, it's really quite quick, right? Then you start to take your nice little, okay, put a little bit of trees like that, wet and wet, because we want it to be softer. So some leaf, some tree can stick up further out that way. And this is all dry yet, so you go like that. So more green, yeah. And it's okay to leave a little bit of white here and there. Different green.
Are you working on dry there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You must. This is wet, but when we say
I was working on that.
when it's on wet, it's also an on wet too, because by the time you put your color in,
Yeah.
it's wet, right?
Because your brush is so wet.
Yeah. So then you just keep going like this, and what you're trying to do is, see, Carol, just from light color. Now I increase by putting a little extra dark color, blue, black to it, and then you get slightly darker. Just don't make straight line. Just going into it, in and out like this, so they look like the trees are going in there, right? So more. So more blue, green, black, green, whatever green you want, and then the only thing you need to also know is the negative in the front here, right? If you negative it, if you don't want to do this, you can always mask it. See, just to show that there's grass in front, right? Yeah. See, if you see the second time around, it's just, it makes sense now, right? See? So now I'm continuing again. And the neat thing is that they do dry lights too, so, right? So as you go this way, it just get darker and darker and darker. Did you say you don't have the handout?
No.
Okay, I think I have some still.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, if not, that's too bad. Yeah, well,
Plus interest.
yeah. See? So now see, I get darker and darker, so does this have to be wet? No, because when you do your paint, it will automatically be wet anyway, right? So this dark, this color doesn't matter. Just make sure that, I see some of you are afraid of putting more dark color. You don't have to worry about it. To make it dark, it would dry light anyway, right? See? But occasionally, yes, you know, you can go and just put water because you want it light, right? So, yeah, I'm sure you guys all know what to do with this thing. See, just go like that. And if you work your way this way, this is all done. And occasionally, ooh, what is nasty color, what is? Right? Once in a while, you might like to just go in there and do a minimum paint, and then you can do wet on wet still, and give you a hint of the trees there, right? I think we should try some different color here.
When would you do the salt at this point?
Well, I'm keeping my eye on this. It's still, it's actually a good time to do it, you know. So, Then you go like that. Just a little bit. And then continue on. Okay. Maybe the purple. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Well, purple and green mixed together always turn into kind of a grayish color anyway, right? There. Right? And more. So, little one is kind of nice to work. You know, I think we had too many this little, whatever you call it. Then see, look, it's still damp. I can still go back in there and try to show that there's a little bit of tree sticking out from there. Here, no? I thought this is my black. It turns more like a... Yeah, okay. So now this corner here, I will make sure that I use more black. Okay. So it goes into your... So here's a negative, negative. And put it in, put some water. Take your garbage paint and just keep... There. Then you can still go in there to indicate certain type of the branch, yeah, sticking out like there. And then you can put more salt. See, look, it's starting to happen now. And then here will be good. Yeah.
So much clearer.
Yes. Then of course sometimes you go, oh, that's already dry, but be careful not to introduce too much water because then you're gonna get blossom, right? So then you take your blade or pencil, whatever you like. You know, you can go in there to scratch. Well, this one is a little late now, but I think it's still wet enough to give you light branches and stuff like that. See, if it's too dry already, it will just give you white. So there you go. This is the best time to do it, right? When it's almost dry. Yeah, see? And if you find it easier to do it sideways, then you just go like this. You're basically pushing the paint apart. And then for the larger tree, you just go.
It's easier than taping it.
Yeah.
Well, they have different look. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't do all those shapes
See?
with tape.
Yeah. It has also, when you pull like that, it gives you a little bit of leftover paint on there. It actually looks kind of neat, right? Yeah. There. The only thing I didn't do this time is, remember last week we did that putting yellows and whatever, purples or whatever color you like. Right? So that's it.
Now you